Mr. Willie Farrer and Melvina Farrer, who was also from this area. And her parents predeceased her as well as her loving husband. And she had her sister, Nesta Early, as well as Roberta Thurman and her brother, Robert Bryant, the predeceased. She's the third oldest of 4 siblings. And she's a lifelong native of Hallsboro, as you all probably know. And she attended what used to be called Mount Hebron School, which, from my understanding, is a few lots down that way originally. This was like from grades 1 through 7 that she attended that. Later on, she went to what is came to be known as Artesian. In those days, it was 8th through 9th. And then, for those that you don't know, during those times, there was no so-called integrated high school. So she had to go to Whiteville to go attend high school, which was 10th through 11th. There was no 12th grade at that junction. So that's a little history for you guys that I dug up that I didn't know. Grandmother became a caregiver pretty early on in her life. Her mother became terminally ill, and she provided care for her until she passed and went to be with the Lord. And then she later went on to be a mother figure to her younger sibling, which is also in attendance, as well as later on in life, her sister's children. Some of them here present as well, to pay homage to her. And she's always been a homemaker. You know, I've heard stories, and I can't tell you how old I am. I didn't hit the range, but she's been a homemaker as long as I've been alive. I hear stories that she used to have a job, and that befuddles me, because she was always there for me when I came for summers. She's a devoted wife, you know, to her husband, late husband. Amen. And of course, she's a proud parent of my mother Vernon, her only child. And we have some folks out here that she's also been instrumental in her life, and we consider her part of our family as well, as far as Brandy Pickford and her family. Amen. So to let you all know that our family is deeply connected and very loving and greatly appreciates all that you have done, Grandmother. But being a product of a Christian home, to let you know, she joined Mount Hebron at a very early age as a young adult. And as you know, she's still here and she remains a lifetime member and an active lifetime member. Amen. She's here, I know, on Tuesdays for Bible study. I make a 10 o'clock call, trust me, brother. That's right. You're always going to Bible study, yes, she can. In her lifetime, she's done things in work capacities to include Christian initiatives in the church for the education of the Christian program, the Stewardess Board. She's been with the missionary department, has also been a lay council member, along with serving on anniversary and women's homecoming committees. She continues to do all that she can, and she's still an active member of the American Legion's auxiliary committee. Someone recognized her just recently for thanking them for gifts that they've given their organization. So I know she's still a participant there for over 20 years. Earlier, I believe in my mother's youth, she went on and done stuff like assisting with raising funds for PTA to get band uniforms for Artesia, as well as to get an activity bus. So, for all I know, all my life, my grandmother's been involved in something in this community, and giving her heart and her soul and her love. And anytime the church has something, I hear, oh, what are you doing? I'm going to the store, I need to get such and such for a program at the church. So she's been somebody that exhibited love and compassion for many years, and that's led her to provide many services to the community. And with God's grace and blessings, she'll be here many more years to do so, as her heart is still full, and she's able and has the capacity. And one joke for you: when I was a young child, my grandmother had opportunity to drive car used to sit in the yard. Grandma would never drive. Oh, the road's too small. Never be able to drive. I sometimes wish that we could keep her at home. I'm going to White. What is in White? There's nothing in White. Something has to be in White when we get there. So with that, Grandmother, I want to say we love you as a family. And from what I can gather, the Mount Hebron community, the Hallsboro community, is appreciative of your efforts, and this is an inclination of this, and I also appreciate the church, and I love you all very much. Amen.